Okay, so on that theme of resistance, I'd like you to think of four different ways in which you may feel resistant in the way that we've just discussed in the presentation. So, a way in which you feel healthy resistance to clinical supervision internally, a way in which you feel you might sabotage your learning due to long held resistances internally, what you consider to be a healthy external resistance, perhaps in your profession, and what you consider to be more of a sabotaging external resistance. So, if I can give examples, I can say that first thing that I think of when I'm having a clinical supervisor is, have they got something that I want? Can I learn something from them? And do I feel safe with them? Because if I don't feel safe, I'm not going to open my mouth. Will they respect me? Will they turn up on time? Will they value what I've got to say? Do they seem to value what I've got to say? The answer to any of those questions is no, I'm not in the game. If I think about ways in which I sabotage myself, then I'm quite set in my ways, I notice these days. I find I'm slow to learn new language. I also feel that I can be quite attached to my old teachers and teachings and ways of doing things. So it's harder to break down that those barriers now. What I find it a bit easier to do is to sort of learn new things on top, but not necessarily unlearn the old things. So that may be a function of age. Another way in which I sabotage myself is I can feel shame very quickly. So the minute I get something wrong, as I see it in a session, I sort of close down like a clam. And I could be very resistant after that. Depends on who's there. But I really easily feel shame. In terms of external, what I consider to be healthy resistance to supervision compared with another intervention, I feel really strongly, don't flannel the nurses and the medical staff with claps over COVID. You just need to pay them more money. That put your money where your mouth is. That's what really needs to happen here. If I think of an organisational sort of saboteurish or a governmental saboteurish thing to my learning, it would be by imposing a really heavy workload on me and not giving me any time to think, and me going along with that. And if those things happen, then I am much less likely to learn and retain my ability to learn, retain my curiosity and empathy for patients if that sort of thing is imposed upon me. Thank you.